Hi, I'm Joshua, but you can call me Josh. You love a good story, so here's mine. This is me as a happy kid in Boston. This is my brother making himself useful. We had a lot of fun back then. Well, most of the time. That's my mother, always the hero. This is my dad. And this is my more presentable dad. He had an unhealthy obsession with Halloween. Yeah, I have no idea what that even is. And too far. Anyways, this is Grampy. Some people think he looks like Frank Sinatra. I just don't see it. This is Grammy. Always excited to see me. When I was 4, my family moved to Florida. This is the house I grew up in. I spray painted my room. We had a poodle named Spooky. Unfortunately, she's dead. Growing up, I was into soccer, football, baseball, and theater. That's me as the prince in Snow White. Uncanny resemblance. In high school, I always did my homework. My way. Didn't really go over so well. I once got suspended for this. The very next week, they gave me money to make this. And this is what I created in suspension, which helped me get into art school in New York City. Living in New York City was a time of creative exploration. What an amazing place to live. This was my dorm room. I learned design, filmmaking, and fell in love with coffee. I directed short films, did a bunch of internships, and developed a very sophisticated taste for ramen noodles. After college, I moved to Los Angeles and started a production company. In LA, I directed TV spots, branded content, and short films.
I was thinking, but that's it.
Some were funny,
Bill, are you allergic?
some were sad, and some were magical. I won a few awards, grew out my hair, and barely survived the infamous soul-crushing traffic. Okay. After LA, I sold all my stuff, cut my hair, and flew back to New York to work as a creative director at an ad tech startup. I worked with some great clients, built a solid creative team, and reconnected with my favorite city. And now I want to connect with you, which is why I'm sharing my story and the reason I made this video in the first place. So that's it. That's my story. And I'd love to work with you and help you tell yours. Oh, and one last thing. If you ever do this in Thailand, I highly recommend leaning forward.